Hello and welcome. My name is Carsten. I'm a facilitator, a coach, agile coach, whatever we call it. Today I will share this clarification canvas for facilitation, and it was something that I was introduced to in a course recently. But if you like these videos, please consider to subscribe and share. That would be super awesome. Okay, back to this. So this clarification canvas for facilitation was developed by Katrine Kjeldsen, which was also the one giving this course, and it's an awesome tool for when we as facilitators are going to plan and execute an event. And an event, meeting, workshop doesn't matter, right? Because there's always some things behind the scene that we need to make sure is actually signed off, and sometimes it's just really great with a canvas that you can fill in the blanks, right? I guess you know a lot of other canvases, right, that are really helpful. So this one is divided into these different fields, and then you go through them, and a lot of them helps you figure out what is it that we need to put in here, and a lot of it will be governed by that. So if we go through them in the order that I at least usually goes through them, is the first one, the sponsor of it all, right? That will be the person or persons coming asking you, can you please do a workshop for this or that? And then for you as a facilitator, you need to make sure that you have a solid contract, right? And a mutual understanding of who is the sponsor and what is their responsibility. When we have this sponsor, they will often come and say, we want a workshop or a facilitation, something for a group of specific participants. Sorry, I was just fumbling with my sticky notes. And these participants, who should participate in this workshop for us to be able to achieve this outcome or output that we as facilitator and the sponsor is after? And do we agree on the participants? Do we have the participants in the room that we need to actually achieve this outcome? It's of course difficult when we have not yet talked about the problem at hand, but the sponsor will often come with some type of problem or context. What is the problem that we're trying to solve, to whom, and is facilitation the right approach? Not everything has to be a meeting or a workshop. Sometimes it needs something else. And if that's the case, right, then we might as well just stop filling out this canvas and go back to the sponsor and help them realize what would a better approach be. That's not a mistake or fail as a facilitator. That's actually a really healthy sign that we know when is facilitation not the answer. Okay, so they've given that they have this problem, low motivation or bad feedback culture or whatnot. And they often have an idea for the output, the activities. We need to produce a plan to how we can get better at feedback, or we need to produce a plan for the next increment of this whatever we are building, right? And you might as already have looked at this, right, to produce during to achieve the outcomes that we are after. And we have not yet talked about those because those are often a bit more blurry. They sometimes also come with a, can you please do a 2-hour workshop for this team? We really need a plan on how to become better at feedback because we have a low motivation in the team. And it has to be in this specific room, or it has to be online and whatnot. And all of this ties into this outcome value, the why. What are the goals, changes in behavior we want to achieve? This is the important one. This is where we need to talk with the sponsor. What is it actually, the why is behind this context and this problem? We also need to check in with the participants because they will also have input and data to this why. Why is it important for the participants? If we cannot articulate the why, odds are that people will not show up because they don't understand why they should care. Also, with this underlying why, What is it that we're going to achieve? Is that even possible in 1 hour or 2 hours? Or do we need more time or change the outcomes that we're after? What about the location environment? Is this something so delicate that we cannot do it on site in our normal offices, so we need to go someplace else? Is this something that is maybe better suited for someplace else, right? That also influences our why. So when we're working with this canvas, it's not like you fill it out and then you're done and you can use it as a checklist. It's more as a continuous thing we do, right? When we work on the outcome, what activities do we then do? Does this output change maybe some of the outcome, the value that we are after, and everything is just linked? And it's such an awesome and quite simple tool to actually start to use. I'm hoping if you have similar tools as this clarification canvas, please share it in a comment or in a message. That would be awesome. And as I said, right, this is not my invention. This is Katrine Kjeldsen's invention, so all the credit goes to her. And if you have comments, questions, ideas, or feedback to these videos, please send me a comment or leave me a message. That would be awesome. And that's it. Have a super awesome day.